Hmm. So the reason I'm doing this is because there's literally no canvassing material on the internet. Um, I've worked in canvassing for a while now. It started with in San Diego. I was doing public outreach. It was the charity door-to-door stuff. It was good. The training was impeccable. Um, And then I went into political canvassing, which is a lot less social. It's door to door. You're asking questions on a prompt and then you're moving on. Your job isn't to get people to like you, right? And now I'm doing charity work again for IRC, the International Rescue, which is very social. You very much need people to like you to talk about what's going on in Palestine, right? Um, so that's a little bit of background on that. And then I remember when I got the job, I was like, oh, it's been so long since, I was gig. This is something I do. Like, oh, nothing, you imagine? So yeah, so I'm doing this video just because it's a good thing to do. Canvassing is a really good job in terms of building social skills, work ethic skills as a young person. And yeah, I love the industry. So let's get into it. So I'm gonna be doing this in blocks, right? So pre-gaming, right? First thing you're gonna want to do is get your pitch, right? They're always gonna send you like a pitch script that you can follow, and it'll be something along the lines of this. Holy shit, why can't I find it? It'll look like this. So you've got your introduction, problem, solution, urgency, close, consolidation. So you have all of your steps to guide your sales pitch, right? And I'm going to put the one that I got from the IRC in the info box thing so that you guys can look and see what I'm talking about. So this is essentially the one that my boss gave me. So this one goes stop, getting people to stop, intro, transition, problem, problem, solution, close, right? Let me read it to you. Hey, we're saving children in Palestine. Would you like to hear how we're doing it? I'm here with the IRC. It stands for International Rescue Committee. We are the largest nonprofit organization in the United States that helps refugees that were displaced due to natural disasters and conflict and wars. You heard what's going on in Gaza, right? Okay, perfect. So you know how bad it is over there right now. Since October, 33,000 people lost their lives, mainly being women and children. Could you guess the average age of the children over there right now losing their lives? 16. 16 is the average age. That's terrible, right? Exactly. Just last week, there were another two strikes that had happened, and 7 people of the World Kitchen lost their lives, and they work hand in hand with us over there in Gaza. It's so bad they made an acronym for what's going on. WCNSF, Wounded Child, No Surviving Family, which is all very sad stuff, but my job is not to make you sad. What we're doing is just spreading awareness. That's what the IRC is here for. We were the first organization of hands and feet in Gaza. We're constantly providing food, water, shelter, and medical assistance to the people that were affected. And my personal favorite thing that we do is providing trauma-based schooling for the children because most of them end up with bad PTSD. We also help continuing their education. We have teachers and counselors that help them through everything. Essentially, what me and my team are here doing, we're trying to find people who want to be superheroes, people that are passionate about what's going on and that would donate 83 cents a day, which would be $25 in a month. And I know that's a lot, but that $25 would be helping a child have a tomorrow, helping us get another truck, another medic, teacher, or counselor for these children. I know this whole thing took like 5 minutes, haha, but signing you up only takes 1 minute. How do I spell your first and last name? There you go. Um, so the thing with charity work that's different from political is you need to know what you're talking about, right? When you're doing this pitch and you don't really know the gravity of the situation, you don't know what you're talking about, people are going to sense that off you and it's going to give you zero credibility. So always know what you're talking about. So do your research on your own time. For example, just ask questions. So whenever I got the pitch, I like looked into who the IRC is, if they're actually legit. Ended up finding their tax documents on Charity Navigator, which is legit. And then also just did some research on the situation, um, like how it started, why it's a big issue, what the current like narrative around it is. And then you're going to want to take that pitch, right? Soak it in, and then use the same framework, like intro, stop, intro, problem, problem, solution, close, and write it how you would say it. Like what's important to you, right? So this was mine. And I'm also going to put that in the about. And this one was also based off of the script from my old job. So it's got a little bit of the pizzazz from both sides, right? Okay. Hi, my name is Nicole, and I'm out here fighting war and terror with the International Rescue Committee. Have you heard about us? No, no worries. The IRC is the largest international humanitarian aid organization. We've been around for over 80 years and work in more than 40 countries, helping people to survive and rebuild their lives. I'm sure you've heard about what's going on in Ukraine. Ever since Russia's invasion, the country has been ravaged with chaos. Cities that were once bustling with life now resemble ghost towns. Buildings are reduced to rubble. Air raid sirens and explosions are a daily reality. Schools and hospitals lie in ruins, leaving children without education and the sick without care. The Ukrainian countryside was once known for picturesque landscapes, and now it's literally a battleground. Fields are damaged with craters. Rivers are polluted with remnants of war. And these innocent families are torn apart, forced to flee from their homes with only things that they can carry. And those that are lucky to be alive live in constant fear, struggling with shortages of food, water, medical supplies. And then the human toll inside the family is even worse. Parents are grieving for lost children. The children that survive are forced to grow up too quickly. The psychological scars run very deeply. This once thriving nation is now absolutely destroyed and is relying on the help of the rest of the world to do what's right. Okay, I don't want to depress you, right? Luckily, the IRC has successfully launched numerous programs that provide vital support to displaced people. These programs include healthcare, clean water, education for children, economic empowerment for families. On top of that, the IRC also works tirelessly to influence policy changes, improving the lives of refugees. My favorite thing is that the IRC does is they actually carve a path for families to start a new life. So that's from picking them up from the airport to finding them an apartment to connecting the parents of these families with career mentors that can teach them skills, which gives them the ability to provide for their families. As a first generation American, this organization hits so close, I fucking know, right? To home, because I know what immigrants who are grateful to come to America are capable of and the richness of experience and thought that they bring to the American experiment. Yet every day, they face uncertainty and fear. Instead of contributing to society, they are riddled with trauma that has a ripple effect on their own family and the world. Organizations like the IRC give them a glimmer of hope and a chance to rebuild their lives. But we couldn't have done this on our own. So the IRC relies heavily on grassroots support and does not affiliate with any governments, political parties, or corporations that can influence our mission. This independence allows us to fiercely advocate and effectively for refugees' rights. However, this also means that we are fully funded and supported by everyday people. So we're getting everyone involved in a small monthly contribution program, whatever you can do for however long. This allows our field teams, advocates, volunteers to continue providing life-saving assistance and push for policies that protect refugees. At the end of the day, the government and the international community only listen to us because of the support from people like you. It's everyday citizens who are the ones that understand these issues and want to make a difference. So that's why I'd love to make you a member of the International Rescue Committee. Let's get you involved and together make a meaningful impact. Bruh. That's what my boss said. He was like, wow, that's great, but it's long, no? Yeah, super freaking long. You can tell I did my own research though, worded it and like how I understood things. It really helped to know how I could take this information and say it in my own words and also incorporate the research that I found. Okay, now you're gonna want to combine the two, right? So you know how you would say it now, right? You know what key points are important to you, what you want to talk about with people. Now take the first script and combine a little bit of your own pizzazz. You know what I'm saying? This is just the process for starting the job. So this is what my script or my pitch looks like now. Hey guys, we're helping refugees in Palestine. You want to hear about it? Okay, awesome. My name is Nicole. I'm with the International Rescue Committee. We are the world's largest organization that focuses on people that have been displaced, whether that's by natural disasters or war. You've heard about what's going on in Gaza? Okay, awesome. So I'm not going to go too into detail, but 33,000 people have died since October of last year, 16,500 mainly being women and children. The war is so bad because it's not just a war between soldiers, it's a war on the people and their culture. They're bombing hospitals and shelters. Out of 2 million people, 75% of their population has been displaced. But this can get depressing quick, so I'm just going to move on to the next part. the IRC, the main thing that we do is we were the first ones that were on the ground providing food, water, shelter, medical assistance, all the really important stuff. What I really like is that we're actually putting counselors on the ground. These are people that are walking children through PTSD with trauma-based schooling, which is so profound because, yeah, okay, we need to stop the killing, right? But when that's all said and done, what's left of their humanity? So that is where our priority is right now. And yeah, that's the reason we're out here. We're looking for people like you who care about this issue, people who want to donate 83 cents a day. It comes out to $25 a month. I know it's a lot to ask, but honestly, yesterday I was getting lunch and I spent $50 and I thought to myself, I was like, damn, maybe I could afford to donate. But yeah, I mean, it goes a really long way. It's another counselor and another medic. And if you're interested, I'd love to get you involved. Day one. Okay. I need a break. So yeah, let's get into it. So let's say you've got your script, yada yada yada. It's your first day of work. Going into the field, yada yada yada. You get paired up with your new coworker, and you're just doing the thing, right? You got all these people. You're out here. What do you do? What do you focus on? How do you get good at it, right? Um, you just have to talk to as many people as possible. Like just pitch, 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 pitch. Okay. Um, it'll be terrible. You will get rejected a lot. It will hurt your feelings. I'm like, not right now, but I'm typically very attractive looking. And I can't tell you how hurt my ego was that first day. I was like, is there something in my teeth? Like, why are they not responding to me today? Am I ugly now? But it's literally just like people don't give a fuck. And like I was doing it in San Diego too. So it's like hugely different, right? People are like, oh my God, tell me about how the world is ending. But here in Houston, people don't give a rat's ass. They've got work to do. They've got a business they're running. They've got kids. Humbling. So talk to as many people as possible. It will be terrible, but you got to just keep going. The whole point of this, right, is you just have to build the muscle memory of your script. It's got to be muscle memory, saying that pitch to people, because then people start to take you seriously. You start to take yourself seriously. You start to radiate confidence. You're not stressed out at work. You generate that good energy, that comfortable energy, and people will feed off of it, right? So just talk to as many people as possible. Also, play with how you say things a little bit, right? You're gonna want to play with how you say things, such as, hey guys, we're helping refugees in Palestine. You want to hear about it? Or, hey guys, we're helping refugees in Palestine. Can I tell you about it? Depending on how you feel, switch it up. Figure it out. Figure yourself out. Ooh, ooh, ooh. The goal of day one is to not be awkward anymore, right? Muscle memory and not being awkward. You want to say your pitch like you're in a conversation every time. Like it's a really good conversation that you're really into, right? Don't stare into their soul and adjust your tone, right? So just be casual. Don't be desperate. And fluctuate your tone. Like, yeah, so essentially, hey, how's it going? We're helping refugees in Palestine. You want to hear about it? Okay, awesome. My name is Nicole. Okay, look, the camera, this is going to be the person. This is your eyes, right? My name is Nicole. We're helping refugees in Palestine. You want to hear about it? Okay, awesome. Yeah, my name is Nicole. I'm with the IRC International Rescue Committee. We are the world's largest organization when it comes to helping people that have been displaced, whether that's by natural disaster, conflict, wars. You've heard about what's going on in Gaza? Okay, awesome. Well, no, it's not awesome. It's horrifying. 33,000 people have died since October of last year, 16,500 being children. The violence is so bad in and of itself that there's an acronym for survivors. It's WCNSF, Wounded Child, No Surviving Family. So that's why we're out here, right? See what I'm doing there? Okay. One other thing is this is a numbers game, baby. The more people you talk to, the more people that will sign up, right? So you just want to talk to everybody. You just want to be like, hey, 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 hey. You want to be like a little golden retriever out there. But it's easy to get burnt out. Your voice, your energy gets hot. You get irritated. You get stressed out. Um, so you're gonna want to get used to that. One, you're gonna want to take as many breaks as you need to. Two, and three, you want to brush off the rejection by telling everybody to have a good day and mean it. It'll literally sound like this. Hey, how's it going? Have a good day. Hey, how's it going? We're helping refugees in Palestine. Have a good day. Hey, how's it going? We're helping refugees in Palestine. Have a good day. Hey, how's it going? Just ebb and flow, ebb and flow. Literally, like it helps to move. Sometimes you just gotta shake that negative energy off, you know? Okay, amazing. Day two, you made it through day one. You just kept talking to everybody, right? Kept talking and talking and talking, saying hi to people, telling them have a good day, chatting with your coworkers, just chilling, right? Chilling casually, just pitching people, getting comfortable saying it. You spent 8 hours saying the same thing over and over. Huzzah. So it's day two. You're gonna want to keep talking to every person that you see. You're gonna want to today focus on your stop. Um, so the stop is a lot more about getting people to want to talk to you. So it's about having good energy It's about having a lot of energy. And basically, think of it as like someone's in the park, right? Or they're on their way to work. They're not in a rush. It's just a normal day for them. And you jump in their face talking about something that they really don't care about. What would make you stop for somebody? What would make you stop for somebody that looks like you, right? So I'm not gonna lie, as a chick, it's like a lot easier, right? Just smile, bat your eyes, and people typically stop, right? But that's not always the case, right? So figure out what works for you. So hey guys, how's it going? Um, how do you want to observe? Try different things and observe what people respond to. That's going to be your key. Hey guys. Hey, how's it going? We're helping refugees in Palestine. Hey, we're helping refugees in Palestine. You want to hear about it? Hey guys, how's it going? Hi guys. Hey, how's it going? Right. And then once you get a little used to the stops, you're gonna want to try something else out, which is the rapport stop. It's complimenting people and getting those stops. If all else fails and you're having the shittiest day, you get people to stop by saying shit about them, right? So, oh my God, I love your shoes. Oh my God, what a cute dog. My name's Nicole, by the way. We're out here. I'm with the International Rescue Committee, right? And I'm suave making your way into that. Um, Over time, you'll learn people's cues. You'll learn who's interested, who's not interested, when they care, when they're angry. Um, Most of the time with charity work, most of your donors are going to stop once they hear what you're actually talking about. But you have to make sure that you're bringing the energy, that you're sounding educated, because then why would they pull out their credit card for you, right? Also, do not forget to take 15s when you need to. Like, it's a lot of rejection, it's a lot of stress to just take 15 minutes, sit down, drink some water, um, goes a really long way. It's a good reset. System rapport stops, right? Like an example would be like, hey, I love your shirt. That's cool. We're helping refugees in Palestine. You want to hear about it? Oh, I love your dog. Oh, what's her name? Oh, that's cute. Oh, what are you doing out here? Oh, well, we're actually helping refugees in Palestine. You want to hear about it? Yeah. See, you gotta work your way in there. Day three. What I have for day three is you're gonna keep doing the same stuff, right? By now, you should kind of be used to your script, right? You have like the script part of it down. You've memorized it. If you want to work more on sounding more casual, what you can do is you can give commentary on the facts that you've memorized. So one example in the script would be like, "Hey guys, how's it going? We're helping refugees in Palestine. You want to hear about it? Okay, awesome. My name's Nicole, and I'm with the International Rescue Committee. We're the You've heard about what's going on in Gaza? Yeah, it's awful. 33,000 people have died since October of last year, 16,500 of which were children. What's really crazy to me, to be honest, is the fact that the international community can let something like this go on in this day and age. Like we've got artificial intelligence, but you're telling me that we can't figure out how to keep a political leader from genociding a whole bunch of people just to stay in power? But you're telling me that as an international community, we can't figure something else out and that we won't? But anyways, right? Um, or yeah, so 37,000 people have died, which is crazy. It's really messed up when you really think about every single person. A really good rule of thumb with this is after every section, like you have stop, intro, problem, solution, close. You want to add like your little bit. So like 33,000 people have died since October of last year, which is insane that we can have artificial intelligence but can't figure out how to keep innocent lives safe. But that's not why we're out here. We're out here because we want to tell you the good things that we're doing in the world. The IRC was the first one on the ground giving food, water, medical assistance, shelter. But what I really like is that we've got counselors on the ground, and these are people that are walking children through PTSD with trauma-based schooling. This is so impactful because, yeah, okay, let's stop killing each other, right? But when that's all said and done, these people watch their parents get beheaded, they've watched their schools get blown up. They're 2 times more likely to develop mental illnesses at this rate than anybody else in the United States. And we're already messed up as it is, right? So that you hear that, the commentary, right? Give them a little bit of your opinion, right? Because that's rapport as well. That's building a genuine connection. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Shoot, she found her phone. Okay. 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 This seems like really long, right? So how do you keep people's attention when you're like talking and they do care. They genuinely they want to hear what you need exactly, how they can help. Um, but they know it's a script and they don't want to hear it out, or they're just kind of like, okay, how do you get them back to you? Um, it's gonna help to emphasize words, right? So yeah, 33,000 people have died since October of last year, 16,000 of which were children. Um, out of 2 million people, right? 2 million people, 75% of their population has been displaced. So emphasizing words like that and key points when you switch a point. Anyways, that's why we're here, right? The IRC, we do this and that. We provide food, water, medical assistance, shelter. But what I really like is that, and then talking with your hands is a really good skill to get into. It's how you keep from losing people's attention. So, for example, hey, yeah. So, I mean, isn't that so much better to look at? 33,000 people have lost their lives since October of last year, 16,000 of which were children. Isn't that a lot better than 33,000 people have lost their lives? You know, so learn to use your hands to emphasize. So essentially, the reason we're out here, even if it's just the simple Trump hands, right? You're gonna want to use them. Day 5. So do not be afraid to push past excuses. And I will also put this in the info more about section. So you're talking to somebody and they're giving you objections. And you're like, oh, but I feel bad, objecting and like pushing, being pushy. Why? You're doing a good thing. You're getting money. Yeah, but it's for charity. You're saving lives, right? You have all the documents to know that your organization is actually doing these good things, right? So why wouldn't you push people? Hmm? Um, yeah, don't hesitate to rebuttal a little bit. So here's a couple ones you'll get, right? Hi, Baba. So can I do a one-time donation? No, we don't do one-times, just because it helps us to budget for the next month when we know people are monthly members. What we can do is we can make you the account right now, and then we can see how you feel next month. Oh, do baba. Oh, do baba baba. Okay, one thing I do want to add in here though, when you're doing your close, is it can feel awkward at first when you're actually getting their credit card information. What's wrong, baba? It can feel awkward when you're getting their like credit card information. They're putting in their address. You're like, oh damn, that's awkward. To get rid of that awkwardness, just like walk them through what they're doing. So yeah, I got this tablet here. The way it works is that we make you the account on here, and then we send you the portal information via email. You can always go into the portal and be like, oh, let me do $10 next month because I'm budgeting for this thing, or let me put a pause on the membership just because I'm doing whatever. We're very flexible about it because when we were like, I have to pay $25, people would just cancel on us. But when we're flexible, people tend to stay on as members, and that's what's important. And that's just how it works for like us. Just know what you're doing and just kind of explain it, right? Oh, what the baba? What the baba baby? What the baby baba? What the wanna put the for the baby? What the baby? See my little baby. Okay. Okay. I just want to do some research. Oh my God. My favorite. The one that you just cannot, you feel like you cannot argue. Like, yeah, let me like do some research on the organization I'm going to give money to monthly. Um, yeah. Okay. This one you can be like, okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, no, totally understand. I can answer any questions that you might have as well. What are you like curious about? You could throw that one in there too. What are your questions? Yeah, what are your questions? I can answer some of those. I'm here to answer any as well. I don't have my physical card. Okay, we do Apple Pay. Do you want to do Apple Pay? Or oh dang, okay. Do you have a picture on your phone? Okay, understood. No problem. let me see. Help try to figure out solutions with them. Like, oh no, you're trying to do a really good thing that's good for you and for the rest of the world. Like, how can we figure this out together? Is the mindset. I'll do it on the website. Oh yeah, you can always do it on the website, but if you do it with me, I get to keep my job, teehee. You'd be really helping me out, and I'd really appreciate that. Um, yeah. I'm broke. Girl, I feel you. Well, you can always donate right today and then see how you feel about it next month. I don't have time. It will literally take 1 minute. Swear, swear, swear. What's your first and last name? Okay, well, so those are the basic tips and tricks of how to get into the game. How did my boss put it that one time? He was like either catch up or how did he put it? I know, baby. I know. Dog's trying to learn how to use her voice. Um, basically, either you get with it or you don't, right? So this is how you can get with it, right? Figure it out. Some things, here's some over the rainbow things to think about. 1 second, okay? 1 second, 1 second. So think about this. Why are you doing this job? Right? Why is this a good thing for people? To know this, to know your purpose, and to feel confident in what you're doing and to love what you're doing, people are going to feel that energy. So I would ask yourself those questions and get a grip on those. To do this job, you do have to be a people person. Okay. So to do this job, you have to be a people person. So you have to want to wish people well. You have to want to brighten people's day. You have to want to educate them, and you have to believe in what you're doing. You have to want to do the right thing because that you're literally representing a humanitarian aid organization. Like you should be the better part of the world, right? So good energy, smart, educated, and baby, even if you're not, front it. Okay, you need positive, good vibes because people will not want to talk to you, never mind buy from you, right? Um, keep doing research. What I do is every week that I go into work, so my Monday, I will do research on the topic, get more educated on like recent news and stuff. Because people need to always feel like you're giving them something, whether that's like a good conversation or an education, new information, validation. People need something from you. So what are you going to give them, right? Oh, it is like a super toxic job. So like the rejection gets to people and like your coworkers will be assholes sometimes, but like just keep wishing them well. And that's how you win. It's not personal. It's not personal. And just go about your business. You got better stuff to do. Don't try to do the tit for tat because then it's going to corrupt your energy and you might lose your job because you're not making your quota, right? Um, for me, it's hobbies. Oh, I go home and I do stuff that my heart desires, right? Do not stress about quota. It will not help. You will be stressed out, negative, anxious, and people will feel that energy. Um, be suave, be chill, dude, and people want to talk to you naturally. Literally think of it as like your day job is to chit chat with people. Um, daily tips. So after your shift, take a hot bath, massage your body, put some lotion on yourself. You're gonna want to stretch habitually. Drink lots and lots of water. Your skin will thank you. Take a lot of short breaks. You'll thank yourself. Sometimes, like when you're standing in one place, you can get a little bit like the bad energy starts to pile on you with the rejection. Sometimes it helps to just walk, go on a walk and attack people. Walk by them. Hey, how's it going? We're helping refugees in Palestine. You want to hear about it? Set reasonable goals. So let's say, so our quota is 8 for the week, which is 4 days. So it's 2 every day. That's reasonable, right? It feels really good to hit your goals in this kind of work. So yeah, that's how you get a grip on things. Um, I would say over time, this work does get exhausting. And the best way to rejuvenate is to one, get back to the basics. If you ever feel like you feel like a broken record or you're tired of this job or you're over it, just get better at the rapport building, right? Chit chatting. Be smarter with it. And then also just working on stops in general, getting people to stop and talk to you, and then doing that smooth transition to, yeah, well, I'm up here with the International Rescue Committee. Yeah, you know, and then also just keep learning about whatever charity you're working for or whatever specific event or project the charity is focused on. Because incorporating new things into your speech will make it sound like you're saying it for the first time. So yeah. Those are my tips and tricks for the job. If y'all have any questions, on doing this work and like just want somebody to like ask questions and like do some like pitch training with, you can just email me. My email will be in the description. And yeah, peace out. Good luck, make some money, and spread love and positivity. Bye.